Hey there, and welcome to today's video. If you're watching this, you might be feeling overwhelmed, anxious, or struggling to calm your mind. Anxiety can hit us at any moment, but the good news is that there are practical steps you can take right now to regain control and find some peace. Today, I'm going to walk you through some simple techniques you can use to manage anxiety when it feels like it's taking over. Before we dive into the solutions, let's take a moment to understand what anxiety really is. Anxiety is a natural response to stress. It's our body's way of preparing us for challenges, but sometimes, that feeling can become overwhelming. It may feel like your thoughts are racing, your heart is beating faster, or you're stuck in a constant cycle of worry. But the good news? You don't have to let anxiety control you. With a few mindful techniques, you can manage those intense moments and feel calmer and more in control. First things first, let's talk about your breath. When anxiety hits, your breathing often becomes shallow and rapid, which can only make things worse. So, the simplest way to regain control is by focusing on your breath. Try the 4-7-8 breathing technique. Breathe in through your nose for 4 counts, hold for 7 counts, and then exhale slowly through your mouth for 8 counts. Repeat this a few times, and you'll start to feel your body relax. Breathing deeply sends a signal to your nervous system to calm down, reducing that fight or flight response. It's a quick and easy way to help your mind find some space and clarity. Next, let's try grounding yourself using the 5-4-3-2-1 technique. When anxiety feels like it's taking over, sometimes all we need is to bring our focus back to the present moment. Here's how it works. Look around you and name 5 things you can see. Touch 4 things around you. Listen for 3 sounds you can hear. Identify 2 things you can smell, and finally, focus on 1 thing you can taste. This helps you get out of your head and recenter yourself. The 5-4-3-2-1 method distracts your mind from anxious thoughts by engaging your senses, allowing you to feel more grounded and aware of the world around you. Sometimes, when anxiety strikes, our minds tend to race with worst-case scenarios. But those thoughts aren't always accurate. To take back control, try challenging those thoughts. Ask yourself, what evidence do I have for this thought? Is this really true? What would I tell a friend if they were thinking this? Often, we exaggerate our worries, but when we put them under the microscope, we can see that many of our fears are unfounded. Journaling can help here. Writing down your anxious thoughts and then questioning them allows you to create a sense of distance between yourself and your anxiety. It helps to put things into perspective. If your mind is racing, try moving your body. Physical activity is one of the most effective ways to release built-up tension and reduce anxiety. You don't need to run a marathon, simple stretching or even a brisk walk can do wonders. When we move, we trigger the release of endorphins, which are natural mood boosters. Whether it's some gentle yoga, a short walk, or even dancing to your favorite song, moving your body will help calm your mind and ease that anxious energy. And finally, let's talk about self-compassion. When we're anxious, we often become our own harshest critics. We might say things like, "Why can't I just calm down?" Or "I should be better at handling this." But anxiety is not something you should shame yourself for. Instead of criticizing yourself, practice self-compassion. Be kind to yourself, like you would to a friend who is struggling. Remind yourself that it's okay to feel anxious, and it doesn't make you weak or flawed. You're human. One powerful phrase you can say to yourself when anxiety arises is, "This feeling is temporary, and I'm doing my best." Repeat it as often as needed to soothe your mind. So, there you have it, 5 practical tips to manage anxiety in the moment. Remember, these techniques take practice, and it's okay if it doesn't work perfectly every time. What matters is that you're taking steps to take care of yourself. If you're feeling anxious right now, try one of these techniques and take it one step at a time. And, if you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up, share it with anyone who might need it, and subscribe for more mental health tips and motivation. You've got this.